1 billion naira amid heavy import reliance.
Resident doctors give federal government 30 days to address doctors' demands.
Jonathan will return to Aso Rock as president, says Professor Jerry Ghana.
Those who actually frustrated him out of office may be so desperate to wish him back.
Workers have a right, a constitutionally afforded right to join unions or not to join.
Madam ADC gives Atiku ultimatum to pick membership card. So he's not even picked his membership card. All these problems.
We are not all we have. They have other things.
Or we're not enough.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
I told Jeannie when I came here that I was going to put this franchise.
From more news to more talk and more voices.
I thought to myself, where is the renewed hope?
This president is one of the best that have happened to Nigeria.
APC opposition list expectations for next INEC chair.
Let's reform for the good of Nigeria.
INEC shortlists 14 associations for political party registration.
This is the first time you see that legislature is defending the executive.
Yeah.
Negotiating with terrorists, and they're telling us what they want.
I don't know how else to describe it. Nigeria is not normal. I want Nigerians to be prepared. The 2027 election is going to be an election that has been different from any other election we've experienced in Nigeria.
The conversation starts here. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, it's Thursday. I really want to talk about Ribadu in Washington, D.C. and the delegation, and of course, Riley Moore tweeting about it, making full transparency. I do not know, I'm not aware that any Nigerian government social media account or official has made a statement to inform Nigerians that some officials are there. I'm not sure, okay? I'm not sure, but I haven't seen it. So for me, if Riley Moore had not tweeted, I would not have known that these guys. But yesterday I heard that the United States, blocked some Nigerian government officials from trying to get access the venue of Nicki Minaj's UN speech, American corner there, by the American mission to the UN. They organized an event there. It was not the UN General Assembly. It was not like all the nations. This was an event by American mission, US mission to the UN. However, one of the stories in our news today quoted a professor, former Vice Chancellor of Federal University Oyekiti, Professor Kaire Shore Mekun, saying that criticizing what he calls, or what is described as poor diplomatic engagement, with the United States. Okay, and for me, that is something that needs to be looked at. We all need to support our government, by making suggestions that can help them. And one of the suggestions personally would be they need to really have a very, very sharp and modern high-end diplomatic engagement, because if they are moving from office to office, knocking on doors, pleading to be let in, or asking to meet people, there are levels to this thing. The people who are not on your diplomatic level, you don't go meet them. You send somebody who is on a level of another person. Now, for the hearing today at Congress, on that resolution, were they invited? Are they going to try to access the venue, and then will they be bounced? Like whoever it was bounced from the Nicki Minaj speech and that event that the U.S. organized at the UN. Because you have to also save your face and not embarrass yourself in this situation. I know these guys have the best of intention, and but they shouldn't allow, the Americans, see them like it's people are coming around. Did we invite? Maybe they were invited. I don't know. So we need to put that best foot forward to say, hey, we are on top of our game. We need to go with a diplomatic A game. And I have looked at the list. Thank you, Riley Moore, for giving us the full name. I haven't seen any news story. Please correct me if I'm wrong. There's a lot happening. Okay, I may have missed it, but I haven't seen any statement by the government saying we are sending a delegation. We have an appointment to meet XYZ. Because at this point, maybe the foreign minister of Nigeria will go meet Marco Rubio. Yusuf Togo would have had to go meet Marco Rubio. And foreign minister to foreign minister, we talk as a precursor to maybe the Nigerian president going to the United States of America. You know, there's a word I love so much. And you know, this is not a topic right now. It's just I can't wait till I come back, you know, next week or whenever I will. There's a word or term I love so much. You know, the term or the word is rapprochement. Rapprochement. Okay? Rapprochement is a term I love so much. It comes from a French word to bring together. And there's something called diplomatic rapprochement. I mean, I know that Nigeria and the United States have not had this conflict that has separated both countries for a long time, because Nigeria has an embassy in America, America has a mission in Nigeria, and both countries are been cooperating, you know. But then something has happened. What happened? Trump became president. And he designated Nigeria as CPC when he came as 45, and now he's 47. President of America. You know, and he's done it again. So it calls for a period of, you know, diplomatic rapprochement. Let's meet. Okay, the presidents are, you know, everybody's saying the ego is flying left, right, and center, or egos are flying, whichever it is. But then while we are bluffing and we are saying no, we don't have any religious president, then secretly we send someone who is diplomatically adept, who probably maybe has an American connection, probably a Nigerian who held a high office in America, who knows them, who they respect, they love, together with the Nigerian foreign minister, you know, who at this point, whilst he's taking on Canadian retired or ex-MPs on Piers Morgan's YouTube show, probably would have maybe left that to the information and communications people, spokespersons and attack dogs of the Tinubu administration. Sorry, I don't use attack dogs in a bad way, but I mean, I'll take that out. Okay, I'll take that out. It's not too nice to use that word. But the people who shape the information, the perception, so that he can continue to maintain his political, diplomatic capital. Right now, Yusuf Togo's video, that's his name, is everywhere. And is become a ridicule. No, he didn't do anything bad. He was trying, but to maintain that power, that diplomatic bargaining chip, that soft power, to maintain it and to consolidate on it. Because now you go to see Marco Rubio tomorrow as Yusuf Togo, Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs. Marco Rubio is going to say, I saw you on YouTube. They're going to play it for Trump, who will laugh and say, oh, PS took him down. You know? So you have to maintain your level. Let me use that term here. Then let Daniel Boala, and this is why these politicians should pay me. So for strategy, I give them strategy. Let Daniel Boala, let what's the one who was a sports minister? Who normally comes on Miriam's program? Let that two of them, and even Idris Mohammed as a minister, and Mr. Level, let them go on Piers Morgan's YouTube show. YouTube. Yeah. All right. That is my view. Then, this delegation going to the US would have gone based on an agreement or invitation or an agreement between the State Department and Nigeria's Foreign Affairs Ministry. that we want to engage. Okay, I don't know if there are a lot of things we don't know, so I'm just speaking as somebody who doesn't know what they've already done. All right. Then, of course, Nigeria's Foreign Affairs Ministry and Nigeria's Senate, or National Assembly, and maybe one or two members of the National Intelligence Council, which they just formed. Okay, these are the guys who are in the US now. Will go. So it'll be a combination of the legislative, the executive, that's a minister of foreign affairs and maybe some other person, and then one or two members of the National Intelligence Committee. I think that's what it's called. Okay? Not everybody. Because if you carry the entire National Intelligence Committee of Nigeria to the United States of America, going from office to office, knocking on doors and asking to be let into meetings and asking to see people, may not paint the country in a good light. Now, I'm not criticizing, the people who are there, Ribado and co. I'm just trying to say maybe this is how, if we do it, Americans will respect Nigerians a bit more, and say, hey, okay, I'm not saying they don't respect, but you know what I mean. Get that buy-in. Get Trump to, but who knows? What they're doing now may actually yield results. It's just that I wasn't happy. I'm not happy when I hear that the Nigerian government delegation was stopped from entering a program organized by the US at the UN. They blocked them, they bounced them. If I want to be sensational. So that's it. That's it. Now Yusuf Tugu's video is all over the place. And it's like people are ridiculing his appearance on Piers Morgan's YouTube show. The man did his best, but maybe somebody on another level would have gone there to speak and to take them on. All right, so let's see what happens today. I've seen some people speculating as to whether this Intelligence Council team members are going to be allowed into the Congress hearing today or not. Congressional hearing. Whether they're invited or not. Will they force their way in? Because they've told us who they invited. And these guys, their names are not there. Well, they may be allowed. Let's see how it goes. It's Health Thursday. And we want to talk about something very important. On our news today, it was reported, that's a 6 a.m. news, it was reported that NAFDAC is warning that misuse of antibiotics in humans, animals, and agriculture risks spreading resistant bacteria across Nigeria. And it's very, very important. This week is World Antimicrobial Awareness Week. I think for the past 2 years we've been talking about World Antimicrobial Awareness Week, or at least we've been talking about antimicrobial resistance. Now, I want to talk about one thing, and I need your input to know whether you are aware of this and what do you think about this. There was a survey that was done some years ago, a couple of years ago actually, and it found that there is a high use of antibiotics to grow chickens in Nigeria. There was a survey of poultry farmers in Nigeria. They went to 2 states and they found that 98% of them gave antibiotics to day-old chicks. Now, the chicken that we know would take months to grow now can take 5 weeks. It's grown. 5 weeks. That's the chicken you're eating. 5 weeks. And one of the things they do to these chickens is to give them antibiotics. They found that 47 different products were used across 7 drug classes. Now that is worrying. The report is antimicrobial resistance and infection control, as it was published in. Okay. Anyway, are you aware of this? Are you aware? as we mark World Antimicrobial Resistance Week, are you aware about the situation that chickens in Nigeria, some of them, almost all the chickens you eat, chances are that they were given antibiotics. Prophylactic is what they call it, to prevent them from dying. 020127709993, 020127709993. Please call that number 0201-465-7190, and we have 08095975805. What I meant to say was this prophylactic antibiotics are medications that are taken to prevent infections, bacterial infections actually, and these are what they are given to children, to chickens rather. Oh my. 0201-277-0993, 0201-465-7190. Are you aware that the chickens you're eating may likely have been fed antibiotics, and they grow so fast within 5 weeks they're mature? Now we'll look at the effects of this thing called antimicrobial resistance, and I'm sure that some of you listening already have been following our conversations over the years and know that it's a very serious issue where you take antibiotics and they don't just work, or they just don't work. All right. I know some people who only eat layers. I like chicken. I want, but give me chicken. That chicken is not what it used to be. It's not what it used to be. All right? It's not what it used to be. The poultry industry uses antibiotics to improve meat production through increased feed conversion, growth rate promotion, and disease prevention. And they use these antibiotics in broiler production. The health impacts are really, really terrible, and that's why NAFDAC is saying that Nigerians need to be aware that antibiotics are being used in agriculture. It's very important. Very important. 0201277099. Are you aware? And what are your thoughts on the use of these antibiotics for chickens? Chickens that we used to eat those days when you want to bite the bone. Eh? You know, there's one Instagram program I used to see those days, some content called Nigerians versus Food. I cannot forget it. See people battling with guinea fowl. Now you chew one of those, the bone is like paper. Yeah, what is this? 99.3.
Hello, Kofi.
Yes, your name, location, and contribution, please.
Good morning. My name is Bernard.
Oh, welcome.
Calling from Marina.
Are you a poultry farmer?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But I'm very curious, and what you said is very, alarming. And I just thought to ask, is there any regulation after this? Do we have any regulation in Nigeria as to how poultry should be raised? Because this is serious. Anything antibiotics is serious, and it should be taken very seriously. So that's my question. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. For NAFDAC to be warning, it means that it is against their regulations. That's why they came out to tell Nigerians to be careful that these things are being misused.
Hello, Kofi. Good morning.
Welcome.
This is Samuel calling from Ikorodu.
All right, Samuel. You love chicken, right? Like me.
Sure. Actually, I'm not a farmer, but I'm in the industry.
Okay.
Let me tell you, antibiotic in poultry has been banned in Europe long time ago. Even many antibiotic producing companies in Europe have already left. The NAFDAC people know what they are saying, and they know what they should do. You see, in Europe now, people use mostly amino acids to improve the health of the bird. But here we keep using antibiotics, and anything the bird takes, we end up in the human tummy. And if there is antibiotic resistance, there is nothing that fears the medical doctor than an antibiotic resistant infection. So, I mean, we are just toying with our lives around here. NAFDAC is not doing what they ought to do. They know what they should do.
Okay, but they have regulations that prohibit use of these antibiotics.
I don't think they have strong regulations that because people are importing antibiotics every day, and they are fascinating the best with antibiotics here. In Europe, it is already banned. You see, I don't have people in the industry that knows my voice to catch me on this. I just want you to know that NAFDAC knows what they should do, and they should do what they should do. Please have a good day.
All right, thank you very much for your time. What should they do? What should they do? Okay, I want you to tell me more, but I think you also need to protect him as well. It's all right. But Nigeria had banned the use of antibiotics in animal feeds.
You are listening.
Sorry about that. Got caught off guard. We'll be right back.
3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
See, everybody with him own wahala. Every day comes with its own version of challenges, and you have to be ready to face them, because only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that. My peak breakfast, with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day, one challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with a peak breakfast. Have you had your peak? Reach for your peak.
Turn your savings into real gains in the Union Bank Save and Gain campaign. Save 50,000 naira or more in your Union Bank account. Perform 5 transactions on our digital channels to qualify for monthly cash rewards of up to 5 million naira. No raffles, no delays, just gains every time you save with Union Bank. Campaign runs until April 2026 and is open to new and existing customers. Terms and conditions apply. Union Bank, your simpler, smarter bank.
Update. Here's the gist. New Good Mama detergent delivers express cleaning and fragrance boosters for extra freshness. All in a freshening pack made for your upgrade. Try today.
Good Mama, the washing is fast. Good Mama, my fabric is smelling fresh. Good Mama, express cleaning. Good Mama, my laundry is to smile.
There's a reason she's a good mama. Express cleaning, extra fresh.
Mommy, what is 3 plus 1 plus 1?
5.
So what's 4 plus 1?
That's 5 school days of nourishing Ovaltine malty chocolate goodness.
Yummy!
Buy the special Ovaltine pack with 4 sachets and 1 free for every school day. That's not all. Ovaltine is enriched with calcium, vitamin B12, and malt to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
Osalobua. Baba, make you help me, make I dey shine my eyes, make my enemies no see me, even when I dey sleep, make I no lose guard, Baba, in short, just dey help me stay alert. As Airtel, they alert me anytime Yahoo people send spam message to take scam me,
At Airtel, we have taken proactive steps to keep you safe from every spam activity with Airtel News Spam Alert service, powered by AI. It scans text in real time with no app or setup needed. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
Every meal I cook must taste just right. Rich, delicious, full of love.
We hear you. Your Maggie Star in double cubes. Double the flavor, double the convenience. The same trusted taste you love. Maggie Star Double Cubes. Made from fermented soya and other selected ingredients for that deep flavor and quality that only Maggie brings to your dishes.
Absolutely delicious.
Get Maggie Double Cubes today. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Wow, Mommy! Today's golden morning is milky.
Mine too.
Mother of the year. Well done. But please, let's be managing the milk small now.
It's no meal. This is Golden Morn 3-in-1. It comes with milk already inside.
Milk already inside? Since when? Get Golden Morn 3-in-1. It already has milk inside. For your creamy, nutritious enjoyment, no need for milk. Just add water, stir, and enjoy. Golden Morn. Make every day golden.
Update. Here's the gist. New Good Mama detergent delivers express cleaning and fragrance boosters for extra freshness. All in a freshening pack made for your upgrade. Try today.
Good Mama, the washing is fast. Good Mama, my fabric is barely fresh. Good Mama, express cleaning. Good Mama, my laundry reason to smile.
There's a reason she's a good mama. Express cleaning, extra fresh.
Mommy, what is 3 plus 1 plus 1?
5.
So what's 4 plus 1?
That's 5 school days of nourishing Ovaltine malted chocolate goodness.
Yummy!
Buy the special Ovaltine pack with 4 sachets and 1 free for every school day. That's not all. Ovaltine is enriched with calcium, vitamin B12, and malt to support learning and playtime. Ovaltine, smart choice for smart kids.
Whether you're buying smoky jollof from your favorite spot in Ikeja, shopping online for your latest styles, or booking your next getaway to Dubai, MasterCard gives you the freedom to pay your way. Insert, tap, swipe, or click. So many options, yet so easy. With layers of security protecting every payment, your money stays safe.
From Danfo to travel, MasterCard connects you to the life you've earned and the one you dream of. Ask your bank for a MasterCard today. MasterCard, safe, convenient, priceless.
Ooh, where my 100 naira now? Wait, which kind of wahala be this now?
Soji, this one where they find 100 naira like say na millions. You better rest. Waiting go.
Which na here you dey talk so? Now 100 naira you dey talk about like that. Money where if you take buy new house, come buy new motor join, and even marry Nkechi my babe for inside Glow Play Up Lottery.
Yes, so with the Glow Play Up Lottery, your life can truly change for the better. With 50 million naira up for grabs, give yourself a chance to be one of the 10 lucky winners of 1 million naira weekly, or hit the 10 million naira monthly jackpot for as low as 100 naira per play. Just dial *400#, pick any number from 1 to 9 and confirm. You can play as many times as you like on any device. Terms and conditions apply.
Glow Unlimited.
Smart Mama.
Yes?
What are you making?
I'm making breakfast plus Peak 456 growing up milk.
Breakfast plus Peak 456 growing up milk.
It is fortified with DHA to support brain development. Cereal, pap, just name it. Also has calcium, vitamin D, and high quality protein to make your kids grow strong.
I love it. I will start nourishing my children with Peak 456 growing up milk, fortified with DHA to support brain development.
Grow up strong and smart with Peak 456 growing up milk every day.
One day now, one day. Walk no go rest deep in. Say you still fit go on holiday. Make you know they complain. Retire in grand style. Make it worth your while. Choose a partner that will stress you out. Let's shape your future. Access ARM is working for you. Access ARM is investing for you. To live a life that you dream for you. We don't go for your head.
Let's help you shape the future you deserve. Access ARM Pensions. Future shaping.
I'm in love. Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop? And is it to stop?
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
This taste na banger, this taste na creamy rich, this taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Thickness, enjoyment, yumminess, happiness, delightfulness, deliciousness, smoothness. This taste na new Nescafe, original 3-in-1. Enjoy more creamy richness with the new Nescafe original 3-in-1 in the new pack. That's strong, finish strong.
Across Nigeria, stories are waiting to be lived. Family reunions in Calabar, big deals in Lagos, new adventures in Owerri, and one airline makes them all possible. Welcome aboard Cali Air, operated by ValueJet. Comfortable seats, friendly crew, on-time flights to Kano, Enugu, Port Harcourt, Abuja, and more. Make memories, close deals, see loved ones. Let Cali Air take you there. Book now at www.flyvaluejet.com. Cali Air, proudly cross river.
It's the Indomie Eat and Win promo. The more you eat, the more you win. How to win? Buy the Indomie Eat and Win promo pack. Find the promo code inside. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win. Enter your promo code and start earning points fast. For a chance to win exciting gifts and 1 million naira cash every week for a lucky winner. So hurry now, eat and win. Let the winning begin. Visit indomie.ng/eat and win for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
This is where it all connects, all in one place.
Federal government says it is winning the war on terrorism.
Our president is there. This promise will never come to pass.
He feels somewhat insecure just by the measure of his money.
Most of us don't even know the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. If everybody die, which voice is going to speak?
Yes, Wike is one of the major actors in the demise of the PDP.
Getting George Kitt in Nigerian court is not possible.
The news, conversation, information, and more. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
What is health? It's more than the absence of illness. It's the state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. But let's delve deeper. Health is the heartbeat of life. It's the rhythm that keeps us moving forward. The pulse that echoes our vitality. It's a symphony of balance and harmony, resonating in every aspect of our existence. Health is a silent conductor, orchestrating the dance between the body and mind. It's the energy that propels us towards our dreams and aspirations. It is the foundation upon which we build our futures. So, what is health to you? Join me, Kofi Bartels, this and every Thursday for Health Thursday, 8 a.m. on the Morning Crossfire as we explore important issues affecting your health. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, welcome back. Still the Morning Crossfire right here on 99.3 Nigerian Info. I'm Kofi Bartels. Welcome. Of course, this week, the world has marked the 2025 antimicrobial. There's been a 2025 antimicrobial week as marked by NAFDAC, and of course, the DG of the body, well, marking that World Antimicrobial Week, Awareness Week rather. They took the opportunity to inform Nigerians on the dangers of misuse of antibiotics in humans. It's something we've been talking about a lot. But they also talked about animals and agriculture, and which is something we don't talk about as much as we talk about, human misuse of antibiotics or antimicrobial resistance in humans. So we're looking at animals, particularly chickens, and the poultry industry in Nigeria. Now, what NAFDAC is saying is that there's a risk of spreading resistant bacteria across the country. Imagine somebody going to the hospital, person is sick, and as a last resort, they want to, save the person's life, and they have to give antibiotics and other medication. And when they give the antibiotics, it doesn't work. Just imagine that situation or that scenario. What's it going to be like? How's the person going to survive? Your guess is as good as mine. You're on your own because the antibiotics, even though they are good and they are potent and they're not fake, will not work. Now, what the doctors have been telling us is that antimicrobial resistance is one of the most serious global health threats today. And it occurs when microorganisms such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites find ways that make antimicrobial drugs like antibiotics, antivirals, antifungals, and antiparasitics less effective or completely useless. Now, What the doctors tell us is that when germs become resistant, germs, yeah, or like some people call it jammies, medicines that used to kill them or stop their growth no longer work. So imagine such a situation, okay? That the doctors are saving your life, battling to save your life, and then they give you antibiotics, either they inject you or they have the drip or what, the things they do to us. God bless our medical personnel. And it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Imagine that. Now, apart from overuse or misuse of antibiotics, like we had the last time we had this conversation, the doctor told us, small thing, you don't swallow antibiotics. Small thing, there are some people who just take it anyhow. All right? This time, we're looking at misuse or overuse of antibiotics in livestock, in chicken particularly. This is a problem. I told you of a study that was done that revealed, this was in 2023. They surveyed some farmers in 2 states, poultry farmers, and revealed that 98% of the farmers that they surveyed gave prophylactic antibiotics to day-old chicks. 98%. 98%. All right? And the problem from this report I'm referring to is that most of these poultry farmers do not go through, veterinary doctors or, any health official or personnel to get these antibiotics or to treat their chickens or anything. It's all on an indiscriminate basis. Self-medication, if you want to call it that. They know what to do. They mix this one, mix that one, and mix that one. Indiscriminately. All right? To ensure that their chickens and their birds grow fast and also to prevent them from falling ill. Now, someone's talking about NAFDAC. Maybe I should point out here, okay? I should just add that NAFDAC has banned, like I said, the use of antibiotics in animal feed. And they also have a regulatory directive, on the use of antibiotics as growth promoters in livestock and poultry production. What here is this? This is effective 2025. Now, in 2019, they had issued a statement on that for the feed. But in 2025, May 2025, 20th May 2025, they released a document titled Regulatory Directive on the Use of Antibiotics as Growth Promoters in Livestock and Poultry Production. And they're meant to review that on the 19th of May 2030. So it's a 5-year tenor. Now, this is what they say. All farmers, feed millers are banned from the use of antibiotics for growth promotion in animal production. Growth promotion and in animal production. The growth promoting effects of antibiotics are undisputed, but the collateral and long-term effects that can result in AMR, antimicrobial resistance, and other debilitating diseases are of great concern. Snap that right there. Okay, so it's banned. Hoha. It's banned in Nigeria. Okay, and they've put it as a regulation. All right, so that's there. So what are your thoughts on this? Because, it's happening. Like the gentleman who called said, it's happening. It's happening. I don't know if this regulation is going to stop people from doing it, but it's happening. All right? These poultry farmers, some of you are listening to me. You are part of those I'm talking about. Just indiscriminately go out there, purchase it, from animal feed shops, and then you give it to your day old chicks. 02012770993. How are we going to help ourselves? We stop eating chicken.
Hello,
or what?
good morning, Mr. Kofi.
Welcome.
Hello?
Welcome. Go on.
It's one thing to ban, like you said, But who is following through with the implementation of these bans? That's the question here. Mr. Kofi, from my secondary school days, I've known that they use dexacotin. Yorubas call it mawu mawu. It's a tiny drug that makes chicken expand. They grow beyond their age. That is also detrimental to our health. So we've been eating these drugs in chicken for a very long time. Way back. Not be today this thing starts. So when NAFDAC says they've enforced a ban, the question here is, who is seeing through or making sure that this implementation is not deviated from? They are not following through. And so if you're not checking or checkmating these things, this stringent method you are saying you are putting in place, if you're not following through the process, people will continually be their own doctors, unleashing mayhem on everybody.
All right.
You don't want to eat frozen chicken. You prefer the live chicken. And the live chicken is even giving you worse things than what the frozen chicken would offer or prefer. So what are we saying here?
So you're saying the frozen chicken is better than live chicken. That's
what Mr. Kofi? That's one. If you know what they use to preserve it, you won't even touch it with a 10-foot pole.
So are you saying, Mrs. Oboli didn't tell us her name? Are you saying that the frozen chicken is better than live chicken, or which one?
I said people are running from the frozen chicken.
Yes.
Sorry, people are running from the frozen chicken because of what it's been preserved with, formalin and the rest of them.
Yes.
But the live chicken now not only poses a threat to your kidneys, to your health status, but it also poses a threat. Mr. Kofi, have you seen small chicken, maybe 3 weeks, and before you come again, it has, swollen up.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
What they gave to it.
5 weeks from when it's born.
Do you understand? And before you know it, you'll be asking yourself, I saw this. So everybody is doing what they know, but they are going about it the wrong way. Who is checking it? Who is checkmating it?
Thank you very much. Let's pick another call. 99.3. Mr. Boli, good to hear from you. Thank you very much. 99.3. Okay. This one says, your suggestion that Daniel Boala should represent Nigeria in genocide talks in Washington, D.C. shows exactly why you must be careful about who advises the presidency. The U.S. Congress is not like radio studio where anybody... You have a hearing problem. You have a hearing problem. Fritz, you have a hearing problem, and I suggest you go get attention. I didn't say Daniel Boala should represent Nigeria in genocide talks. And there's nothing like genocide talks, by the way. I said that when it comes to things like Piers Morgan's YouTube show, the Minister of Foreign Affairs should take a back seat and allow the information managers of the federal government, they have a team, to appear on these YouTube shows. That's what I said. All right? That's what I said. So if you attack me, I attack you back. You have a hearing problem. I know you didn't mean it. Okay, you didn't hear well. It's okay. All good.
Hello?
99.3.
Good morning. My name is Hamed, calling from Nigeria. Calling from Lagos.
Okay.
Now, this thing is simple. You see, there's a way government had to merge the food industry. They have to make it to a controllable size so that they can monitor where these foods are coming from and regulate them. For example, if you have poultry in Badagry, in corners of Badagry, and you don't know where exactly they get into the market, you should be able to now have a standard head office for poultry, maybe like 5 in Lagos, big 5 poultry management organization that will just have one name, such that NAFDAC can trace to their head office that this egg or this poultry poultry chickens are coming from this organization. But you can't just start having poultry here and there and you don't know where they are coming from. It will be difficult to regulate. Because if NAFDAC is telling us to be careful, how are we going to be careful? Are we going to be carrying testers to test chicken before we eat it? So the only way is to minimize the size of the poultries by controlling them, by making them just like they merge the banks. You merge the bank in those days so that you can control them. The same way you'll be able to merge the poultry so that you can find out where these foods are coming from. And that way they'll be able to monitor and manage them.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you calling in. You've said it all. I want to appeal to our poultry farmers. Stop killing people. Stop playing with lives. I saw some data that suggested that more Nigerians have died from conditions related to drug resistance than diet of malaria, respiratory infections, and cardiovascular disorders. Or diseases, rather. All right? Drug resistance is quite dangerous. 99.3.
Hello, Kofi. Good morning, sir.
Yes, you're calling the female line. 99.3.
Hello, Kofi.
Yes, please go on.
No, good morning. Godman here.
Okay, Godman.
So at the end of the day, I think the safest way now is for you to have your own poultry, your personal farm poultry. And that way you know what you're doing. You know there's no chemical, no put on your stuff. You get me? So every man should start thinking of his own farm, his own poultry farm, even if it's just minute, but you know that you are the one in charge. So you're safe that way.
All right. That's a very good idea. I think that is the safest option. That's the safest option. I've thought about it. Because at this point, it means everybody is taking antibiotics every time you eat chicken. If 98% of the farmers surveyed in this report I cited say they use a combination or sometimes up to 47 classes of antibiotics. Well, that's what they said. 99.3. Hello. Your name, please. I have a message here that says, I grew up on a farm and I know that, one, antibiotics have always been used in Nigeria to treat chicks to protect them from infection. Perhaps NAFDAC is trying to warn those that overdose the chickens or those who use unacceptable antibiotics. It says, number two, I don't think antibiotics accelerate their growth. Rather, growth hormones might have been introduced in their feed. Number three, it says government should try and encourage free-range poultry. Okay. So you're doubting or you are disputing the notion that antibiotics are growth promoters, like NAFDAC calls it. We've got to look into that. 99.3.
Good morning, Kofi.
Yes, please go on. Your name, location, and coverage.
Emmanuel. Okay. I think that Nigeria should actually stop worrying because as you are worrying about the antibiotics you are eating in chicken, you are eating pawpaw that has been treated with carbohydrates. You are taking pineapple, you are taking banana, you are taking plantain that has been stuffed with carbohydrates and all of that. There's actually nothing you eat. You go to a restaurant, the soup, there is no fish in it because they cook the fish and the meat separate. But when they give you the soup is as sweet as sugar. You buy rice, cooked rice and put at home. The leftover for 5 days, 6 days, it is still as if you cooked it just a few minutes ago. Right. So don't worry yourself. People are dying. Go to hospital. I was at last week. The kidney patients there were so many. So one will go there, so everybody will eventually die. So there's no point in worrying all of this. There is no regulation. They just come out and make that announcement, and that's all. At the back of my house, there are people who are producing fake wine there. I went to the police station, and before you know it, the man knew. The man producing something new. And then if you see the way he used to look at me, these days, you know that something, somebody has told him something.
All right.
Okay?
Guess what?
People should,
is it still producing the fake drinks? Is this producing it?
Sorry?
Is this still producing the fake drinks?
I've not seen him for up to 9 days now because I used to see them when they bring Keke Marwa to ferry the fake products away.
All right.
So somebody drew my attention to it and I started monitoring it. And I discovered that it is true.
We won't mind doing a report on it. We can even go there and interview him, as he's making it to be using a mic. Okay, this fake drink, tell us, how you make it. So you can.
Okay, don't worry. The next time I call you, I would have made more inquiry on what he's doing.
You have a WhatsApp.
For 9 days now, I've not seen it.
9 days. Okay. Do you have a WhatsApp number?
Yes.
Okay, so when I'm on air, you can just be chatting with me and say, okay, I'm the one who, and give me updates. Okay.
Okay.
And if you are the one listening to me, we are coming to your factory. We'll come and interview you as you are making those fake drinks. Okay. It's to call on our poultry farmers to help save lives. All right. If you're using antibiotics as a growth promoter, and NAFDAC has banned it, it is against the law. So you can't do it. You can't do that at all. For livestock and poultry, you can't do that. And you have to stop. Because what you're doing is costing lives. I'm speaking to you right now. Okay? What you're doing is costing life. Someone says, Kofi, hi. Kofi, I don't give my chicken antibiotic drugs. I take good care of them on feeding. Chris texting from Satellite Town, Abule, Ado, Lagos. Okay, you are one of the few good ones. God bless you. This one reads, do you know that most consumers are the real problem? Because most of the consumers are after big chicken instead of the local fowl. I like local fowl. I'm looking for one. If you can give me, I'll thank you. It says local fowl which are grown with just grains, which most of the time are relatively small in size. But most people want the big ones. The breed of fowl that are most times big are the Fulani breed. I about me from our language. What do you mean Fulani breed? Chicken is chicken now. Okay. Anyway. Oh my, we have to leave it at that. Health Thursday. Please be careful whatever you eat. Julie for that in the produce says, ever since I found out that many of those big chickens are raised with antibiotics to make them grow faster, I've switched to completely local chickens. Where can I find local chickens to buy, please? Who can tell me? Can send a WhatsApp message, please. Where can I find it to buy? Please be careful out there, all right? And stop doing the wrong thing if you're a poultry farmer, right?
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Mummy, what is 3 + 1 + 1? 5. So
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.